Level 1. The Rookie. Age 18. You are standing in a parking lot in Prescott, Arizona at 5 a.m. The temperature is already 94 degrees and the sun has not cleared the ridge yet. You are about to start your first season with a Type 1 interagency hotshot crew, 20 people, the most elite wildland firefighters in the country. You are the new one. Your pack weighs 45 pounds. Your Nomex is stiff and bright yellow. Everyone else's Nomex is faded dark with old ash. The difference is obvious. You know it, they know it. You carry what you were told. You dig where you were told. Your hands blister at the base of your fingers by noon. At the end of day 1, the superintendent walks past you without speaking. The captain tells you the superintendent doesn't speak to rookies until week 3. You ask why. The captain says, because most of you don't make it to week 3.
Was Sawyer, year 2. You operate a chainsaw on an active fire line, a 36-inch bar, a 20-pound saw. You carry it up terrain most people could not walk unloaded. Your job is to cut the fuel ahead of the crew. Brush, snags, anything that will feed the fire in the next 24 hours. You cut what the squad boss points at. You cut fast. You don't ask questions. The fire is 400 acres and growing, south of Banning, California. You can hear it from where you're working. Not flames. The sound is wrong for flames. It sounds like a freight train moving through the canyon below your line. You've been on the line for 14 hours. You have a 16-hour limit before mandatory rest. You are watching the clock and the smoke column at the same time. They are moving in opposite directions.
The Firefighter, year 3. The tool in your hands is called a Pulaski. One side is an axe. The other side is a grub hoe. You have dug approximately 200 miles of fire line in 3 seasons. A fire line is a strip of earth scraped to mineral soil, 3 feet wide. If it holds, the fire stops. If it doesn't hold, you back off and watch 3 weeks of work burn in 90 seconds. Today, the line is holding. You are tired in a way your body has stopped registering as unusual. You have not slept more than 4 hours in 2 days. You've consumed 6 liters of water this shift, and you are still thirsty. The Sequoia National Forest smells like pine resin and old smoke and something metallic you have stopped trying to name. You eat an MRE on the dirt while the sun drops. The firefighter next to you is asleep before he finishes eating. His fork is still in his hand. Nobody laughs. Nobody takes a photo.
The squad boss, year 5. You manage 5 people. You are 23 years old. Your squad has a rookie on his 3rd week, a second-year SAW team, and a veteran who has been fighting fire since before you graduated high school. You give orders to all of them. Giving orders to the veteran required 3 months of adjustment. Your job is to know where your 5 people are at every moment. In reduced visibility, with shifting winds and a running fire, every moment is not a figure of speech. It is a survival condition. You have a radio. You have a map. You have a lookout posted on the ridge to your northeast. If the lookout calls, you have 60 to 90 seconds to move your squad to a safety zone before the fire changes direction. You have run that drill 12 times this season. Once, it was not a drill. The captain, year 7. You run 10 people. The superintendent runs the other 10 from the opposite flank. You talk every 20 minutes on the radio. Between those 20 minutes, you make decisions alone. The fire is 12,000 acres in the Klamath National Forest. Your division is the northeast flank. Wind is forecast to shift at 1700 hours. It is 1620. Your crew is building indirect line through old-growth timber, 3 miles from any road. The division supervisor said indirect. Your gut said direct. You go indirect. 7 years taught you to trust the system and stay in your lane. The wind shifts at 1643, 17 minutes early. The fire crosses your indirect line in 2 places. You pull your 10 people off and move them 2 miles to a safety zone along a dozer line from the day before. Everyone gets out. Nobody thanks you. The fire burns your indirect line flat in 6 minutes. You start again tomorrow.
The Superintendent, Year 10. You run 20 people. They go where you tell them. That trust was built across 10 years, 150,000 acres, and the deaths of people you knew. In 2013, 19 members of the Granite Mountain Hotshots were killed in Yarnell, Arizona. You were 3 hours away. You knew 6 of them. You have thought about Yarnell before every fire shift since then. You don't bring it up with your crew. Rookies ask about it. You answer wind shift, LCES failure, deployment zone, the minutes that mattered. Then you walk away. You carry 20 lives every time you drive to an assignment. You have been carrying them for 10 years. You don't put that weight down when you get home. Your wife knows. She stopped asking you to. The entrapment. Any rank. The wind shifted 180 degrees in 40 seconds. Your lookout called. You heard run, and then the radio cut. You have been moving for 90 seconds. The safety zone was 400 meters uphill. The fire is running at 20 miles per hour, and it has cut your route. You deploy your fire shelter here. This spot. Now. The shelter is a foil blanket, 6 by 3 feet, 4.5 pounds. It reflects radiant heat up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. The fire around you will reach 2,000. You pull the tab. You unfold. You press your face into the mineral soil. You grip the handles inside. You pull the shelter tight over your body, and you breathe the thin air between your nose and the dirt. The fire sounds like nothing you've heard before, and like every sound you feared at the same time. You hold the shelter down. You do not let go.
The Incident Commander, Type 1. You run the whole response, 2,400 people. Your incident is 140,000 acres at 12% containment. You have 112 engines, 28 crews, 8 helicopters, and 14 dozers assigned. Your 0500 briefing runs 45 minutes. Weather, structure threats, division assignments, air operations, logistics. Every section chief reports to you. The fire started from an abandoned campfire near Grover Beach, California. The site was in a fire restriction zone. The trailhead sign listed a $250 fine. The fire has destroyed 312 homes. You don't think about the campfire during the incident. You think about wind, terrain, fuel moisture, and tomorrow's resources. You have 11 days before your rotation ends and you hand this fire to the next team. You think most about the 7 Hotshot crews working your southern flank. They are in the same canyon where the fire ran 2 miles in 11 minutes on Thursday. You moved them out at 1400. Weather window closes at 1700. You call the Southern Division Supervisor at 1355. You tell him he has 5 minutes. They move. That's the whole job. 5 minutes. The right call. Everyone goes home. You've been making those calls for 22 years. The math catches up to you eventually. You know that too.